This week on Vallo Vision News. Time is running out to drop a class for this semester. Find out when the deadline is and what you'll need to do if you want to drop a class.
And a recall alert for America's best-selling truck. See why Ford is recalling more than 1 million F-150 pickups.
Plus, high-tech tattoos that can track your health. Find out what this ink can tell you about your body. Vallo Vision News starts right now. Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Elizabeth Reinhardt.
And I'm Alex Tejada. Thanks so much for joining us. The deadline is approaching for students who want to withdraw from a class. The last day to drop a class is Tuesday, October 24th at 11:59 p.m. You can drop all but one class in Banner. To completely withdraw, you must speak with the registrar in Palmer.
UM's undergraduate research program is preparing for the 12th annual Run for Research. The race will be held this Thursday, October 26th. It starts at the Student Activity Center at 3:45. The Run for Research includes a 5K run or a 1-mile walk. Registration is now open for all students, faculty, and staff. The entrance fee is $5 for students and $10 for any non-student. All on-site registrations cost $10. The first 75 people to register for this year's event will receive a free t-shirt. Proceeds from the race go to fund Montevallo's undergraduate research program. Also happening on October 26th is the 7th annual Comms Day, which gives the campus community a chance to learn about UM's Communication Studies major. This year's Comms Day runs from noon in the Anna Irvin Dining Hall before moving to Strong Hall at 3. The event is free and open to everyone on campus. I will have an in-studio interview with Comm Studies major Paris Nelson a little bit later in the show to learn more about this year's Comms Day.
Montevallo's Halloween-themed Art Walk event is this weekend. Art Stalk 2017 is this Saturday, October 29th. It will take place from 1 to 6 p.m. along Main Street. Dozens of local artists and vendors will set up booths to sell a wide variety of items. You can get more information at montevalloartwalk.com. Immediately following the Art Walk, learn more about UM's legendary ghost stories. Carmichael Library and the Division of Academic Affairs are hosting this year's Ghost Walks. Tours will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. All tours start at Palmer Hall.
Nearly 3 weeks after 4 U.S. servicemen were killed in an ISIS-led ambush in Niger, the call for answers is growing. But it's not just the investigation into their deaths that's getting attention. A public feud between a Gold Star widow, a Democratic congresswoman, and President Trump continues to escalate. Omar Jimenez has the latest from Washington.
Investigators dig into what exactly happened in that deadly ambush in Niger. Some top lawmakers say they were left in the dark on the West African mission.
I didn't know there was 1,000 troops in Niger.
Did you know how many men and women were on the ground in Niger and what they're doing there?
I did not.
The Pentagon insists it kept Congress informed of the operation, and the White House says it notified congressional leaders in June about troops conducting counterterrorism duties in Niger and Cameroon. But some lawmakers say it wasn't enough.
We don't know exactly what happened, both to Sergeant Johnson. We have no clue what the conditions were.
Among the questions still lingering, how Sergeant LaDavid Johnson was separated from his 12-member team as it was ambushed. His body wasn't recovered until 48 hours later.
No matter where I was in Iraq, we always had a head count. The fact that a U.S. American soldier went missing tells us that a lot of things went wrong.
On ABC's Good Morning America, Sergeant Johnson's widow talking about the lack of answers.
I don't know how he got killed, where he got killed, or anything. I don't know that part.
The ambush also putting a spotlight on President Trump's dealings with Gold Star families. In the interview, Maisha Johnson was also critical of the condolence call from President Trump, confirming Florida Congresswoman Frederica Wilson's claim the call was disrespectful. President Trump on Twitter disputed the widow's account and has traded barbs with the Congresswoman for nearly a week.
Good economic news for Alabama. On Friday, Governor Kay Ivey announced September's unemployment rate is 3.8%. That's down 2.2% from last September. The current unemployment rate is the lowest in Alabama's history. Governor Ivey credits the decrease to booming industry in our state.
Businesses are successful, Alabamians are successful, and that means Alabama is successful. And that's a great recipe for success that we can all get behind.
Shelby County holds the lowest unemployment rate in the entire state at 2.4%. Nationally, unemployment is at a 16-year low of 4.2%. A study released last week says handgun waiting periods save lives. Researchers at Harvard Business School analyzed waiting period laws for handguns in 43 states and the District of Columbia from 1970 to 2014. The results showed waiting period laws are associated with a 17% decrease in gun homicides. Experts say if all states delayed the purchase of guns by a couple of days, 1,700 lives could be saved each year. According to the CDC, more than 33,000 people in the U.S. die each year from firearm injuries. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories.
Still ahead on Vallo Vision News, I interview Communication Studies major Paris Nelson to discuss this Thursday's Comms Day.
Plus, how much money do you spend on Halloween? Find out the national average for this year's holiday and see how your household contributes.
And would you allow a restaurant to keep your phone in a locker while you ate? Find out which franchise is putting this idea to the test. Vallo Vision News will be right back. Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. I'm Elizabeth Reinhart here with Communication Studies major Paris Nelson, who's going to talk to us about the upcoming Comms Day this Thursday. So Paris, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So what exactly is Comms Day for those who don't know?
Okay, so Comms Day is a full-scale event hosted for the University of Montevallo College of Fine Arts. It's a marquee event, and the senior capstone class, Comms 499, comes together, puts all the skill sets that we learned in our program to our senior year together to make this full-scale event. We invite alumni to come back and have a host of different activities. So that's essentially what Comms Day is. It's there to celebrate the discipline and to showcase all the wealth of opportunities that we have in our program.
And what exactly does this event mean for the students in the Department of Communication?
So it's a wonderful time. It's kind of like Christmas for comms majors because it's a time for all of us to come together as a program and celebrate our discipline together, the things we've learned, celebrate our successful alumni, and also have these unique networking experiences with on-campus supporters and also the successful alumni that we invite to come back.
And who can attend this event? Is it open to the community or just the university?
The event is open to anyone that has an interest in communication studies as a minor, the PR minor, or as a major. This year we've taken a lot of time to go visit Lawson State Community College, Merriam Military Institute, and Jeff State Community College. So we're very excited to welcome those students onto our campus to come to Comms Day and any other on-campus students.
And what events happen during Comms Day? What will be going on during that time?
Okay, so Comms Day's jam-packed schedule. It's from noon to 4. From noon to 3, we're going to be in Anna Irvin Dining Hall, and there will be activities and raffles, a young alumni panel, a featured speaker, and a keynote speaker. And then at 3 to 4, we'll move back over to the new home of Communication Studies, Strong Hall, and we'll have an opportunity fair. And we've invited graduate programs in comm to come and speak at our opportunity fair, and we have different boards to help showcase the different things you can do within the major or with a potential minor in PR and comms.
That's so cool. Thank you so much for being here, Paris. Coming up next, we will have more headlines in consumer and health news. Stay tuned. In this week's consumer headlines, recall alert. Ford is recalling America's best-selling pickup.
The recall includes 2015 through 2017 F-Series pickup trucks sold in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. The problem is a door latch issue that could allow the door to open while the truck is in motion. Issues with the latch could also prevent doors from opening when necessary. The recall also includes some 2017 Super Duty pickups.
Meanwhile, Ford is also offering a free repair for more than 1 million of its 1.4 million Explorer SUVs. The reason? Public concerns over possible carbon monoxide leaks from the vehicle. The automaker is not calling what it's doing a recall, only saying the repairs are for peace of mind. Ford claims the Explorers have no defect and are safe, but some drivers have complained of nausea, headaches, and losing consciousness. Customers can take their 2011 to 2017 Explorer to any Ford dealer for the repairs from November 1st through December 31st.
What do Americans think are the most reliable auto brands? According to Consumer Reports' newest survey, the most reliable brand is Toyota, topping more than 24 other brands. Toyota was followed by Lexus and Kia. In fact, international brands dominated the top 10 of the Consumer Reports survey. Buick was the only American brand to crack the top 10, checking in at number 9. 3 U.S. brands, Ram, GMC, and Cadillac, finished in the bottom 3.
Netflix plans to spend as much as $8 billion to keep subscribers happy in 2018. That's a boost from the $6 billion earmarked for the new original content this year. The move comes after Netflix recently gained 5 million new members and announced plans to raise prices on its subscription services. Company officials say they want to stay ahead of the competition in the decades to come. The boost in spending comes as tech giants like Apple, Amazon, and Facebook are all trying to expand their own streaming services. Retailers are set to scare up a record $9.1 billion in Halloween sales this year.
That's according to a survey released by the National Retail Federation and Prosper Insights and Analytics. Consumers are expected to spend $3.4 billion on costumes and $2.7 billion each on candy and decorations. Americans are set to shell out an average of just over $86 each. Well, have you done all your Halloween shopping so far?
I'm not doing anything for Halloween, actually, because I have to work, so...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, will not be participating.
Saving the money that I spent on candy by doing a homemade costume this year, so...
Oh, okay. Where are you going to be?
Not sure. Probably just the old simple ghost sheet over the head thing.
Yeah, the cheap one.
Yeah. Last minute.
Yeah, right. Turning to health news, the number of uninsured Americans is now at a 3-year high after falling for years in large part to the Affordable Care Act. 12.3% of American adults did not have insurance in the third quarter of 2017. That's according to the Gallup ShareCare Wellbeing Index. The share of uninsured Americans dropped to a record low under Obamacare, according to Gallup. But starting this year, the number began rising. Still, the uninsured rate remains well below its 2013 peak of 18%.
Researchers at Harvard and MIT have developed tattoos that can help monitor your body's biochemistry. Traditional tattoo ink is replaced with biosensors that can change colors in response to certain health conditions. The body's pH level can be monitored by ink that changes between purple and pink, while changes in glucose level will cause the ink to change between blue and brown. The researchers used pig skin to test the new technology and hope that this discovery will help people better monitor their health. Justin Timberlake is headlining the Super Bowl Pepsi halftime show. He made the announcement on Twitter Sunday night in a comedy sketch with Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon. Pepsi and the NFL confirmed the news. This is the first time headlining the show since 2004, after the infamous wardrobe malfunction on stage with Janet Jackson. Super Bowl 52 will be held in Minneapolis on February 4th, 2018.
You deserve a break today from your smartphone. McDonald's has introduced lockers for mobile phones at one of its Singapore branches. It's part of a movement called Phone Off, Fun On. Customers are encouraged to talk and interact with each other while eating. The burger giant did a survey of more than 300 parents. A majority said they use their phones during mealtime. Although the campaign targets families, the phone locker service is free for anyone to use. McDonald's is deciding whether to expand the service to other outlets. What do you think about that?
I'm not sure if I could deal with that because I go to McDonald's specifically for the Wi-Fi.
I know, I do too, but also I wouldn't want someone that I don't know keeping my phone hidden away from me. That just seems a little sketchy.
Yeah, with so many iPhones, I'm not sure I would end up with the right one.
Yeah, that's just creepy.
That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next week.